Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to just give you guys few tips on how to become successful and profitable in the forex market. I just have few minutes. I have less than 11 minutes to do this. So if you like this, if you want this, just give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel, because I'll be coming up with profitable strategies from time to time. Also, I would like you to turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will be notified. Check the description box as well. You will find the link to my Telegram channel, and you are going to if you click the link, you are going to be directed to my Telegram channel. Just join the channel and you are going to be getting signals and a lot more of updates from us. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few tips. I don't know how long this will be able to carry me, but I'm just going to list them, then I explain the ones I can as time will permit me. So personally, I find these tips helpful, and I want you to consider them and use them as a guide to become profitable in your trades. Okay, so first of all, as a beginner trader, someone who is trying to become profitable, I will advise you to start small. That is the first tip I'll give you. Start small, use small lot size. When you want to trade as a beginner, try to start with few, or should I say just one position at a time, and then focus on it. Start small. Okay, don't go using big lot size. Okay, so start small to define your objective, define your trading objective. And then the third one will be keep your trading simple. Keep it simple. Just don't complicate anything. Keep it simple. Then again, the following one, we evaluate the past. Look at the past events. Refer to the previous chart, like the previous day, the previous hour. Just refer to the past. Use the past to forecast the future. Okay. Then manage your money. Apply money management, risk management, and then know your own statistics. I mean, take record of your trading activities. Then if you are losing too much money, if you are losing multiple trades in a row, take a break. Okay, so take a break when you are losing multiple trades in a row. Okay, and then concentrate on few instruments. If you are trading currency pairs, concentrate on few pairs. If you are trading synthetic indices like us, concentrate on few pairs. Maybe you can just trade boom and crash, or you can look at VIX 75 or VIX 100 or step index or jumper or whatever you want, but focus on fewer instruments. Okay, I personally, even at this moment, I still focus on fewer instruments: boom and crash, VIX 75 and VIX 100, step index, and jumper 75. These are the major things I trade. And then I think lastly, use multiple indicators. Okay, that should be the second to the last one. Use multiple indicators. I'm not saying you should fill your chart with so much indicators. What I'm just saying is that don't just rely on one indicator. As I know that most of you depend on indicator, like most of you are indicator traders. So I would say just focus. Don't go and complicate your chart with so much indicator, but use at least 2 to 3 indicators. We are going to look for the oscillators. We are going to look for the trend indicators. You are going to look for the what do you call it, support and resistance indicator. Example of oscillator is your stochastic oscillator, then which gives you entry and exit signal. Then trend indicators should be that of your moving averages. Okay, then your support and resistance indicator will be say the Bollinger Band. Yeah, that is a good one. The Bollinger Band, yeah, is a good one for your support, dynamic support and resistance. So I'm going to make a strategy. If you wanted to make a strategy, a video on how to combine these 3 indicators I mentioned: the stochastic oscillator, the moving average, and the Bollinger Band. If you wanted to make a video on how to combine them to come up with a powerful strategy, Just comment on the comment box, say it on the comment box, tell me to do that, just say it in the comment box and I will do that immediately. As soon as I see a reasonable amount of comments asking me to do a video on how to combine them to form a very powerful trading strategy, I will do that immediately. Okay, so lastly will be focus on your control your greed. Look at your trading psychology. Control your greed. Don't, as a beginner, you can't expect to make the whole money in a day. Okay, and of course it's not even possible. You can't make all the money in one day. All right, so control your greed. Okay, and again, know when you are tired, know when you are good, when you are done. You must not trade all the time. Some days you must not trade. Sometimes you just have to leave it. Sometimes just look at the chart, just go away. Don't, if you are in a bad mood or you know that you are nervous for some reasons, don't just enter. Don't go confusing yourself with trade and losing your hard-earned money. Okay, so this is it. We have taken some, at least let me talk about starting small. Somebody was asking me, somebody told me that he wiped off his account, and I was like, you wiped off your account, what happened? And I discovered he used a big lot size. As a beginner who does not even know how to take a sniper entry, he used a big lot size. And you know that even if the market will go in your direction, it's not likely to start immediately. It might give you some drawdown, like you might do some pullback, some retracement, go back against you a little, then before it will continue going in your direction. That's how it happens most time, except if you have mastered the sniper entry strategy, which involves you entering the trade at the time it moves in your direction. So except you have mastered that, you are not likely to have it. You are likely to face some drawdown before price will go in your direction. So if you want me to make a video on sniper entry, how to master sniper entry in your trade, just also comment it in the comment box, and if I see reasonable number of comments, I'll do it. I'll make a video on that. Okay, so you have to define your trading, define your objective. If you come to the market, if you look at price, if you are coming to the market, your objective should be to find a good setup before you buy. If you look at what the chart is giving you, what you have in your in the charts, if you look at the previous happenings, then decide if it is a call to buy or a call to sell. Okay, so have an objective. Are you buying because you have seen, because the price is on the resistance zone? Are you buying because there is a particular chart pattern you have seen? Are you buying because of what the candle is doing? What is making you to buy this? Define your objective for buying or for selling. Okay, just have a defined objective, then keep it simple. I said that there, keep it simple. I'm just recapping this point again. Try to keep it simple. Like if you are trading, try to have a neat chart. Use your trend lines. Make it simple. Just if you can start from the top. Look at the daily. Look at the H4. Look at the M30. Look at the M5. But as a scalper, you're just taking a quick trade. Starting from the M30 is okay. Just taking short trade quickly and you're out. Look at the M30. Look at the M15, M5, M1, and you are done. You just do your setup quickly, and then use few indicators, maybe 3 indicators. Okay, that would be good. 3 indicators, one for your entry signal, another one for your trend confirmation, another one for support and resistance, which I already mentioned. The stochastic oscillator, the moving average, and the Bollinger Band. Good combination. Okay, it's a good combination of indicator for profitable trading. Now evaluate the past. I already talked about that. Look at the chart, the previous price movements, where the price is at the moment. Has it been retested in the previous? When you look at the previous happenings in the market, was it retested already? Look at it. Was it retested? Like this price you see now, this price you see at the, on the screen now, you can see the retracement back there. Just observe here. You are going to see that the market is going to retest. That's because that point before now has been tested, and so it is a support. You can look at it very close support. It has been tested before, and the same reaction you got before is what we are likely to get again at the moment. So that's how it happens. That's what they said in this business, in forex trading. History repeats itself almost every time. Okay, again, manage your money. Don't place trade that is bigger than your equity. Your lot size, keep it small according to your equity. Okay, so manage your money properly, and your stop loss must not be a place where you lose much, especially when you have small equity. Okay, manage your money, then always take to record each trade you make, so that you'll be able to refer to it after your trading time. Know your mistakes, know the things you did wrong, so that when you are doing them again, you will not make the same mistakes. Okay, that's how to grow in business and become consistently profitable. Okay, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and come to Telegram.